I'm trying to see if Impala's going to pull up on his block and bleed it. I don't know what's going to happen here. But we're going to see, because Java's got the Satori out, like you said. The bow is already in hand of Impala, and the sword is here. All right, so sword versus bow is a good start. So I think both players have a 5-5 matchup here. And off the side of the stage, they're both going nuts. Yo, the dunk.
Yo, okay.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be a stock instantly off of no touches, mind you.
Well, he bounced back in, kind of like after that line you said before, all I could see was an Impala on like the springs just bouncing with the hydraulics. That's kind of what happened with that first stock. Both of them just bouncing around at the bottom of the stage. I'm surprised not a single stock was lost. But round start to Miami Dome. So I think for Impala, you were doing just fine here before, and it is continuing. Java's defense was really the big case scenario of why Java was able to kind of move forward in most of those matches before. It's not looking as strong right now as Impala continues just sliding right in. And he said, look, read them DMs.
That was so good. You land that signature, and now it's like, okay, that thing slides over so fast. I'm kind of scared to go down there grounded with you and meet up with it. And they said, don't worry, much obliged, I'll come up there and talk to you. So it was like, just knew where you wanted to go because you had to, because your mental was messed up. That was so good from Impala.
I just realized that neutral stick's basically the bird app. It's like just sliding right in, open the DMs from the Twitter.
That's definitely what it is.
But the recovery is going to go ahead and take it off the top right there. Java has found a lot of recovery KOs off the top today. Most of the time you see that D-Light Sair being the main KO option for the Spear, but I think Java's presence of mind to just chase people in the skies has kind of tripped people up quite a bit today.
Chasing up in the skies, like you said, my man Impala's doing a great job of doing that with that recovery of the bow. The bow recovery is so good because it acts as a grab. Yo, bro! I'm talking about the recovery, and you're just going to showcase the ground pound and how it has no cares about how much damage you're at. Once you're at about a little goldish yellow and above, that dunk is going to get that stock out of there.
Where has this Impala been? Like, Impala has been looking incredible all day. Going for another one right there. We're going to get hit by the ground pound. The reversal side here, going for another ground pound, and Java steals away a whole stock right there. Gets us back in the game. So let me show you as well another weapon that has quite the ground pound attached to it, Zip.
Oh, my gosh. With Java out there playing like me, I'm telling you.
Well, you never would have hit that play according to Remy.
You see, that's why I said it because of Remy. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, to be fair, that's why you're standing here with me on the desk.
Hey, chill. You can't let the people know.
They already know.
No, don't do this.
All right, going for the side light, D-Light up for the GC, but not going to connect. That means that the dodge was burned already, and because of that, that was a free punish for Impala. Not enough to take it off, though.
So much damage, so much damage. I'm so scared for Java right now. Throws out a raw down signature, but able to cancel in time to jump over. Still hasn't been touched. Almost scooped his Java, but a couple of good hits. Still runs into the active frames, and the cape comes out because that punish was super.
Yo, Impala really charged that. Said, I know you're going to walk into this. Definitely. And at the very end with the cape like a Bolt of the Matador as well.
Yeah.
Just like guide on in, like, come on over here. Come on over. The water's fine. And just after backing off, holding onto it for a while, Java expecting to be able to find a punish and then just walking right in.
Yo, looking at that is so funny. But it's funny. I mean, at home I play some Kaya too just for fun. I like this character. And that's what you have to do when you do that signature. If you throw that and you're like, oh, crap, and you didn't land it, you're just like, I'm holding this the rest of the time, man. You better just back away from me, please.
I mean, to be fair, that is a play that you'll land at bronze. So, like,
we just saw it at the highest level, and I'm getting cooked alive out here.
All right, I'm dead. I'm sorry. But right now, of course, Impala coming through and just continuing to showcase such an incredible performance with this Kaya. We're talking about what a rare treat to see one here in top 8. But from the way that Impala's playing, I feel like this should be a consistent factor. Just slide cancel signatures, the pressure that he's had, the spacing that he's had. And this has been against Java, who has been outspacing everyone so far today, Zip.
Definitely outspacing everyone. The neutral is so good. Chasing through the skies. This man, Java, can't get anything started right now. The spear, we've been talking about the bow of Impala. The spear is looking so good. Tried the gravity cancel, no good. Make sure that Java just didn't even come down there and attempt anything. So much coverage on that
That
hitbox.
is a massive warning sign. It's like, just back off. I'm not going to try and challenge that. Last time you tried to challenge something like that, you end up losing game 1. So for Java, it's like, just control the side. Sidelight comes through, and we've seen a lot of those neutral sigs on the sword as jump coverage options from Java. but they haven't all been connecting. Java's got to be very careful because of all of that. He got forced into the skies. That weapon toss forcing him to burn his jumps and his dodge in the skies was so good by Impala.
There's not a lot of input heavy things in this game, but to be falling down after the movement you had just put into place, you were facing the left, and then do a gravity cancel, you turn around now, and then neutral light. That's actually kind of strict.
Yeah, I mean, that's not easy to do. One thing that Java has found very easy to do to everybody, though, again, another recovery KO off the top. That is going to play into, hopefully, later on in the game, lining up easier reads on dodges, on panics, so you can find those D-light side airs off the side. I don't know if that's going to happen the way that Impala's been playing, but we'll see. Java's definitely looking much better, finally finds a sword neutral stick, and what could have led to a potential stock, and that ends up leading to a reversal, once again from Impala, who finds him off the side of the stage, does not get the wall touch again.
Whenever I saw that, man, all I heard was counter. That's all I heard, man. That was so
combo breaker.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe Java ended up losing that stock over there on that side of the stage, because it was really looking in favor of Java. Wow, goes out there and falls all the way down. I ain't seen style like that in a minute, my boy.
Well, it looks like Java does in fact have that killer instinct, so let's see if he can keep that going as he finds what was an absolutely necessary play to go ahead and get that knockout. And you got to watch out for this Glacius style movement coming in here from Impala, constantly sliding in and getting those free knockouts. But at least Java's now made it much closer.
You talking about Glacius? Java definitely has.
I've just been making all the references at this point. You started it. I've just been going.
Oh man, I ain't even gonna lie. Whenever I said counter, I was talking about Guilty Gear.
Nah, that was definitely on a different place. Different place.
I love where you went with it though, man. We kept it on the fighters. It's still good. It's still good. But right now, both players trying to play some fighting game nooch. Not really doing much. Just playing that grounded play, trying to get in. Oh my gosh, off the side once again from Java. The play on the side of the stage is so good. The nair, the weapon throw, the pogo. Java closing that bad boy out with style.
That was so good by Java. Both of them going for the ground pound, so it's on who breaks first on the panic back up. What did Java do to adjust around that? Jumped up with the nair. That caught him slipping, pushed him underneath the stage afterwards. We're going to see that, but that is after that amazing play that Java had to go deep for that pogo. Here it is. Reversal side air. Goes for the down air again. Gets him on the smack away. Weapon toss down, closing it out with the down air one more time. Perfectly pogoed to bring us over to Apocalypse for game number 3, 1 game apiece.
That was so cold, man. Everybody, go ahead and hit hashtag BH Esports Java Swagger. That's what I need to see. That man is going too crazy out here. Tries to go for another ground pound that we've been seeing land a lot. Impala not able to get that one because Java was too ready with the recovery. Now, on the side of the stage where you don't want to be, because Java has been making this work every single time and does it one more time with 3 pogos. This dude is not playing.
This is one of the hammer experts that we've all seen, known to love. This is one of the Bodvar experts we've known for so long. The first tournament we get to see this Hattori, and I feel like the spirit has been around forever. He has started to wake up so heavily. Actually gonna avoid the weapon toss down. This now gives him a free opportunity here. Gets the wall touch, does not get hit by the ground pound, but then here comes Impala, who has to avoid this weapon toss up. It just misses out on the ground pound input after the delay to potentially steal another one away.
This is some hype stuff, man. I'm liking every single second of this set. Impala's definitely not liking what Java's turned into, because I think this is Ultra Instinct. Everything that he's seeing is got to be in slow motion, because the punishes are too clean, the reads on the movement are too clean. Right now, can't really get anything started. Tries to go for the weapon swap, but Impala says, not on my watch. Spear in hand.
Like I said, the concept car seems to be approved, and the Impala line is starting to be removed from the mainstream. And what can you do now to answer back? He's been facing such a large damage difference over this match, and that is not going to connect. But D-Light Recovery is going to connect. It's not going to be enough, but he's going to find him on his landing. Straight up side air zip.
Java almost creating a 2-stock deficit and does it with the down air. Now on the stage all alone, waiting for that final stock of Impala to come in, and he's ready to take that one out. Boom! Hey, Impala said, I'll take out that first one. And now 2-1, man. Crisp white tees on both players. I don't know.
They looking fresh in them right now. Let's see what they could do about finding this fresh stock into a clean knockout, because you have a massive damage difference between you and Java. Like you were saying, completely fresh. Not much you can really do other than try and go for a big play, and Java's the one doing it. He's a full stock up, so at this point, he can afford to gotta go for these deep plays.
Dude, Impala just, I think the win condition here is stay off the edge. Stop allowing this to happen. You've got to do something. Go over the top. Do something. Just stop touching that wall. Java's back at it again with the white vans. No. Okay, nice recovery. Able to get him off. Impala, no, I think you're going to be gone this time. Oh, Java threw away the stock, being a little too aggressive, and now Impala really has a chance.
Okay, well, all of a sudden, there is some life in the Impala right now to see if it can maybe get the new engine, get things started. But what do you do about avoiding the D-Light recovery? What do you do about avoiding the D-Light Dare? Right now, you're being pushed off stage. You have to watch out for this potential dare. He avoids it. Decider is not going to connect either. Wait, this is a good opportunity for Impala. If he can sneak one out, he does not, though. And now he's going to get back on. He avoids the Nair as well. Oh, my God. This is so scary. And Java is continuously going off stage unarmed. It's not like Impala can't just maybe steal one away off the side of the stage.
Oh, my gosh. Trying to steal one away, getting these KOs for free on the side of the stage. If you're getting them for free, what would you do for a Klondike bar? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right now it's about the Choco Taco because they're currently they're currently pulled off the line. Like we said, that could happen here to Impala too. But Impala currently just waiting. You cannot overextend. You have to be careful with neutral. Weapon toss into the Nair. Weapon toss down to try and catch Java for going for an aggressive recovery to try and beat him out. Sidelight's not going to be enough. Gets the read on the dodge. Amazing call from Java, but still not enough.
Oh, I can't believe that wasn't enough. And good dodge from the weapon
alive.
toss. Oh, okay. Recovery. I mean, that was kind of at the end there. That was kind of Impala's fault. You know how hurt you are. You know what weapon is down there. Why did you slide off of there with a D-Light?
I think that was one of those, like, go for it all kind of plays because you haven't gone for that in a while. And hindsight's 20/20 moments, like, get missed, but if he hits it, it looks like a genius. But even you're still trying to hold stage position. You've barely been hit for a while. Java finally takes advantage of that and gets that recovery. You were off a stray hit recovery range, but we're looking at a 3-stock to 1 deficit. Brought it all the way back, and right here, yeah, he was looking for a hopeful sneak on the D-Light ground pound to try and just take that away from him. Game number 4, Java in favor. Java still holding out some hope. I mean, actually, I think the only one in the building, just to go back to predictions and how badly they've been destroyed.
What you got?
I think that Duke is the only one who still has a potential chance because Java was his number 3.
Java's my second.
Oh, okay, so you still got some hope, too.
I can at least get one.
All right, so for that matter, Impala could possibly get a reverse on these next 2 and maybe knock out Java to allow the rest of the casters in the building who are currently not bodied under predictions an opportunity to join the rest of us in loser circle. But, of course, all bias aside, I'm actually incredibly impressed by seeing what we're seeing out of Java. It's not like the sword is something we've seen that enough. We know what he could do. It's not like this is unfamiliar. The spear has looked like he's been playing it for years.
So here's the thing. Look at how he's playing the spear. A lot of over-the-top, poking down type of you can't get back onto the stage type plays. So most of the time when you're good with the hammer, you're good at edge guards. You're good at coming out there and playing off the edge. That's exactly what he's doing.
That's true.
It's exactly what he's doing. It makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, it's been very similar play style.
Yeah.
Very similar in regards to the way the hammer would work, like you're saying right there. You know, the recoveries off the top, similar to in that aspect of fighting those nairs, setting them up to the top.
The nairs, yeah, exactly.
Like going off stage, he's actually one of them who's not afraid to go off stage, especially with a slide cancel, stop and decider, stuff like that. So it plays similar. But I'm just the poke game. Like the neutral game has been what's impressing me. And it's not even like he's finding like a lot of side lights into combo strings. He's finding nairs and neutral lights to get you to that knockout percent, usually using the sword to get you to there. But when the spear is out for the low damage part of the game, his neutral looks good. It doesn't look lost, and that's what's impressing me the most. I
agree. It looks really, really good. I mean, I couldn't see a spear playing any better than this. If you give him, like you said, he's playing good neutral on the board. If you are on stage, if that spear played any better, and the way that he's playing it off stage, this might be the greatest spear of all time. Because I don't see anybody off the stage playing the spear the way that he's playing it. I'm saying you give him that ground, that mid-game nooch, and that's whenever that could be. So maybe we see it practiced up, and we come back from BCX, and he's just the GOAT with the spear, and you can't touch him. I don't know, man. That's some scary stuff for everybody to think about.
You just got so many people ready to come hunt you down from South America when they come over here for BCX, because South America is where the spear meta has been continuously developed for so long. And you were like, hey, but NA though, NA. I literally can't wait for BCX because of what we saw at MSI and what South America was able to do. And you already started to light a fire under them to try and get them out here. Hey, Java's kind of lighting that fire himself. Like, this Hattori has been looking immaculate.
Yeah.
And this is while still holding that incredible gameplay from the sword, keeping that going, not needing to transition over to Wushang like a lot of people have been with the gauntlets, because the gauntlets have been very strong lately. He's still making it work the way that he likes to make it work. That the Java we've known for years, that incredible play. And we're going to see a continuation, by the way, of this is a flex of how many costumes he has for Kaya. We've been seeing such a swap between all of them, and now we're going to see Kaya come in one more time here from Impala versus Java, potentially, if Impala cannot figure it out here in game number 4.
Impala definitely has been making it rain on those mammoth coins.
Yeah.
You got fits on top of fits.
Let's say we were talking about that, they driving an Impala. Now he's actually riding the whale right now. This man has got dropping all of the money in. But right now, Apocalypse, what could be the final days for Impala's run here at Summer Championships.
More bars coming from your boy Ajax. That boy is clean. Get it, Ajax clean? Come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, we got the spear.
I mean, this does look like the Battle of Greece in the background right now. And unfortunately, I did not win the fight this time.
This is actually a really good start for Impala. The Spear's been doing pretty well in this neutral we've seen, but man, here it comes. The Spear's back in hand for Java. The sword is thrown away and picking up a sword again, so that's just a good weapon starve and trying to get this corner started. If this keeps on happening the same way they did last game, Impala needs to stay away from those edges.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been the story of many fighting Java today. The script has been written, and you should not be going over there because it's already been executed to the point where it's just to perfection. When you got code that's working every time the way you want, much like that finally finds the sword neutral sig, the execution is perfect. Don't rewrite anything, Zip. The file has been set in tone, and Java continues to just play so well with this Hattori.
It's been quality assured and everything, my man. That thing is out and shipped and ready for sale. I'm telling you, my gosh. Tries to throw out a neutral sig to cover the side over there, and more coverage coming out from the recovery. It did hit, but it was not enough. Java still living on this first stock, still not going to hit that one. Living on a prayer. Java's doing some good damage on this stock. He's sitting on about maroon. One more of those recoveries, or if one of those sigs hits, he will be out of here, but he ain't having none of it.
Yeah, what a reaction to just waiting, like knew the perfect time for where the weapon swap was going to come in. Instant weapon toss to get stage position and get more damage. Just as Impala's, I think that Java's kind of shown the weakness of what it can be with Bo as the match is going on. Recovery's going to finally find it, right? But he's constantly playing just out of range where he forces a D-Light or forces a neutral sig out of Impala and it gets whip punished. Because that's what you have to do with the Bo. You have to commit to that move animation, and usually you're going to get freely punished by that unless you have good spacing. And Impala now does what is going to earn my first unfortunate of today. I don't like saying that word because it takes away from what people do, but Impala gives away a free one right there, and now Java has a huge lead.
That was free 99 for a limited time. I'm so sad that that stock went like that because Impala was definitely playing much better in this game than Impala was playing in the previous game. So, I mean, it looked like, okay, maybe you could take this one to force a game 5. It's still possible, especially when you're getting a ground pound like that. But sliding off the wall allows Java to survive. Now we have a battle of the edges, and you know who normally wins these. Okay, backs off. Java still doesn't even go for a weapon, throwing all them hands.
Yeah, actually not a care in the world does Java have. Like you were just saying, you do not want to be off stage against Java. Java saw the opportunity to continue to push it, and Impala now facing a larger deficit, getting that much closer to the red. So even if you end up finally getting rid of this off of maybe a nair or maybe another recovery read like we saw before, you're going to be that much closer. What a good amount of spacing, though, from Impala, fading away with the shot, and now Impala makes it that much closer.
Definitely faded away on some MJ. Hopped over the spear throw, too, with that sick animation. Too clean. And now we have the sword ready to fight from Java. You're not going to have to deal with the spear. That's the one that's been really, really doing it. So Impala's really got a chance right now.
And now the D-Lights are actually starting to connect, and that was that's really important right now. But you have to, oh my goodness, this is where the problems have been starting. Neutral Light going to come in. You got to watch out for the follow-ups, sending you to the skies, maybe all for recovery, and it's going to be the recovery, in fact, but it's not going to be enough yet.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. And we're going to see the weapon throw. No, I thought he was going to throw it over there. Trying to cover the weapon with a neutral light, and it wasn't good enough because now Impala has the bow in hand, putting some good damage on, getting close. I'm calling 3 more touches and might be game, but Impala only needs one good one, and this could be over with. A D-Light recovery will definitely spell defeat for Impala. Neutral light, a nair coming out from Impala. What is going to happen? Ajax, talk to me.
Zip, this is on a game that could have been so much closer. closer if that stock didn't disappear, but Impala brought it all the way down to the end. But all it takes is consistency is key. D-Light recovery coming in from the sword ends it all. That one earlier was so incredibly well placed by the D-Light into the neutral sig, and then this play right here fading away, but still able to bring it all the way back to last stock, last hit. Even essentially even damage, slight damage favor actually, funny enough, in favor of Impala. Imagine if that was still there. Maybe that moment was enough to force Impala to play that much stronger. Maybe that moment was enough to make Impala push that much harder. But still, that fact that disappeared so